We begin our report with a strike through. The Writers Guild of America could soon end the second longest strike in the union's history. After nearly 5 months on the picket line, Hollywood writers reached a tentative deal on a new labor contract with major film and television studios. The agreement was announced over the weekend after several protracted bargaining sessions in Los Angeles last week. Terms of the contract have not been made public yet, but the WGA calls the deal, quote, exceptional. Elise Preston is in Burbank, California, with more.
Picket signs are coming down, but don't expect the curtain to rise anytime soon for your favorite shows. While the writers have reached a deal, it still must be ratified by the Guild's 11,000 members, and more than 160,000 actors are still without a contract. The WGA calls its 3-year deal exceptional. It includes concessions on royalty payments for streaming and protecting writers from being replaced by AI. Two of the main sticking points of a strike that has cost the industry more than $5 billion. The first shows forced off the air, late-night talk shows, will likely be the first programs to return, perhaps as early as next week.
What do we want?
The writers and actors' walkouts have shown strong solidarity, notably in the many job actions seen in this summer of strikes.
What does this mean for everyone else?
We are in a labor moment. We had dual Hollywood strikes for the first time in 63 years. We have the auto workers out. We almost had UPS out. Workers, even non-unionized workers, are sick and tired and have found a straw that broke their back in terms of income inequality in this country.
It was only last week that studio heads were brought in to try to end the strike that lasted nearly 5 months.
Are you surprised that it took this long?
It really is a dereliction of duty. The studio heads sat on their yachts, they went to billionaire summer camps, and they allowed working people to go without jobs, to walk on the picket line, and to wonder how they were going to put food on the table. That's outrageous.
And Elise Preston joins me now. Elise, as you mentioned in your piece, the deal still has to be ratified by around 11,000 WGA members. What's expected out of that vote? Is it a rubber stamp? What's the sense of what the support will be like?
Well, John, it appears as though it will pass. We're told that there is no organized opposition to the deal, and only half of those 11,000 members need to vote yes. So we're told that this deal will go to the leadership tomorrow. They will vote on what is on the table, and then the full membership will vote within the coming weeks.
And assuming that goes forward, the actors, of course, are still on strike. Where do things stand with them? And what's the betting on if this strike goes through, the WGA agreement goes through, that strike ends, how that might affect the actor strike?
Well, so insiders tell us that in a best case scenario, if actors are able to get back to the bargaining table and they're able to agree on something with the studios, then there could be some motion that everything could be back in full swing by Thanksgiving. But we're told that there are some similar hangups with the SAG-AFTRA union as there were WGA, but there are some differences. So in SAG-AFTRA, there are also some hangups when it comes to pay, residual pay, also streaming pay. They want a percentage of the revenue that's made off of the streaming platforms. And then AI, which was also a hang-up with WGA, but with the SAG-AFTRA union, they do not want to be replaced by AI, just in a different way. We're also told when it comes to pay, actors all around are looking for an increase in the minimum wage there.
Very helpful. Thank you. Elise Preston in Burbank, California. Thanks, Elise.